Okay, I
Go
think
on,
the
who's
first
next?
topic we have is: do you guys think that the moon landing was real or fake?
Oof.
Absolutely fake, mate.
Why is that? Okay, you say it's fake. Sean, what do you think it is? You think it's real or fake?
Man, I'm really on the fence here because they've somehow managed to keep it consistent with that video. But at the same time, it just doesn't look real enough, if you get what I mean.
No, I
So
think it's
it's
real, by
just-
the way.
I mean,
Yeah,
it could be anything, innit?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like you know how like it's like saying it, like the flat earthers and that, innit? Like if the moon landing was fake, then how do we know that the earth is that we can trust anything?
Yeah, how do we
that
know
says
the moon exists, innit?
And how do you know? It's questioning everything, innit? It's like questioning everything. So I mean, I guess you
Yeah.
have to believe in something, which is for me, I'm on the fence, but I'm more leaning towards I think it did actually happen.
Yeah.
Because especially towards the technology that we're leaning towards, like SpaceX. If you really want to get to Mars, you would have had to got to the moon first. There would have been that first milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know what
crazy
I
with SpaceX as well. So NASA don't actually make ships anymore. They get SpaceX and the company Boeing, who make the planes. They build spaceships for NASA, and whoever builds it first, NASA will buy seats on it. So that's why you always see SpaceX going to the moon, and then NASA post it, because NASA are buying. It's NASA's astronauts that are buying seats, or NASA buy seats on behalf of them to go to the moon and Mars. So I think personally, I think the moon landing was real, only because there's too much stuff to back it up that it is real than it isn't, and that's such a vague answer. But
also, yeah, if it was fake, by now it would have been exposed for being fake. You get me?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if there's so many people, that would have been like fucking, like would be a part of that. One person would have told another person, and it would just went from there, and then it would been exposed by now.
Yeah, like a lot of American government conspiracies are coming out now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get
We
me?
spoke about one last time as well. Remember the one with the mind control and all of that. That was
Didn't
great.
the Pentagon release, or Pentagon?
Yeah,
after Pentagon. I'm like to say right now.
Man said a hexagon.
Man said a hexagon.
You're mad. You're mad.
I'm not saying. But yeah, they released footage of
Aliens.
like flying saucers.
Yeah. I don't know if that's real though. I don't know if that's real, man.
There's no
I
way.
You can't believe anything nowadays, innit? Everything might be fake.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit sketchy that they released it like out of the blue. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I've watched a couple of videos, and one of the, I think it's Buzz Aldrin and his co-pilot, they were in the moon, and when astronauts jump in space, they have to bend, they have to squat and then go up, because their backpack thing with their oxygen stuff like that is too heavy. And one of the guys, he done something and he fell on his back and he nearly cracked his shield. And they were like, you can hear the fear in his voice and everything. The fear in his voice, you cannot replicate that. You can hear him trembling and everything. But I think that's a solid thing to back it up. And I think the moon, it's go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard of that one before. That's kind of mad. Like, there's some crazy stories that come from that, but that's one I haven't heard. I mean, that must be terrifying.
Yeah, your helmet cracking in space.
Yeah, have you seen the film Gravity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when she goes floating in space.
Yeah, see what happens to them when their helmets crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the head is true that the head explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's